We all know the story of Joseph the dreamer, sold into slavery by his brothers, who rose to become the second most powerful man in Egypt. But have you ever wondered about the woman who shared his throne? The woman who stood by his side, bore him 2 sons, and then was almost erased from history? Her name was Asenath, and her hidden story might just change everything you thought you knew about Joseph. So, who was this mysterious Egyptian woman? The Bible tells us in Genesis that Pharaoh gave Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, a priest of On, to Joseph as his wife. This happened right after Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dreams of famine and was promoted to vizier of Egypt. It was a political marriage, a strategic alliance. Joseph, a Hebrew foreigner, was marrying into the Egyptian elite, solidifying his power and status. Asenath wasn't just any woman. She was the daughter of a high priest from the sun god Ra's cult center. This union was a massive statement, but it also raises so many questions. How did this marriage between a devout follower of the God of Abraham and a daughter of a pagan priest even work? This is where the story gets truly fascinating. The Bible gives us the bare facts, but later Jewish and Christian texts, like the story of Joseph and Asenath, tried to fill in the gaps. These ancient writings paint a vivid picture of Asenath as a beautiful but proud woman who initially despised Joseph because he was a foreigner and a former slave. However, upon meeting him, she is captivated by his divine presence. In these stories, Asenath undergoes a profound spiritual transformation. She repents of her idol worship, fasts, and prays, ultimately converting to Joseph's faith. It's a powerful narrative of redemption, showing a complete turning away from her old life to embrace a new one. This explains how she, a non-Hebrew, could become the mother of Ephraim and Manasseh, 2 of the 12 tribes of Israel. Without her conversion, her sons wouldn't have been accepted into the lineage of Jacob. So why is her story so often overlooked? Why is she just a footnote when her role was so crucial? Perhaps her story was downplayed to emphasize the purity of the Hebrew bloodline. Or maybe her story is less about blood and more about the expansive nature of God's plan. Asenath represents the outsider, the foreigner, who is brought into the fold through faith and repentance. Her story is a beautiful testament to forgiveness and inclusion. It shows that God's covenant isn't limited by nationality or background. The union of Joseph, representing Israel, and Asenath, representing Egypt, is a powerful symbol of reconciliation. It foreshadows a time when all nations can be brought together under one divine plan. Through Asenath, the very nation that enslaved the Israelites also provided the matriarch for 2 of its most important tribes. It's a beautiful paradox. It just goes to show you, sometimes the most powerful figures are the ones hidden in the shadows of history. Asenath's journey from a pagan princess to a matriarch of Israel is a story of faith, redemption, and the incredible, all-encompassing nature of a divine plan that works in ways we can barely imagine. Her legacy lives on through the millions descended from her sons, Ephraim and Manasseh. Sometimes the most powerful stories are indeed the ones that history almost forgot. What do you think about her story? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more hidden stories from history.